All right, here today I am going to talk about the silly season news surrounding Brad Keselowski and Team Penske, and also one of their competitors. But there's a lot to talk about here, so let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
On the morning of Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, NASCAR insider Jim Utter put out a shocking tweet on Twitter, and it was a couple eye emojis. And when someone of his size and ability put something like that on Twitter, that usually means something big is about to happen. And a lot of us fans out there were speculating maybe it's Ryan Newman deciding he's going to hang things up, Kurt Busch deciding he's going to retire, or etc. But man, weren't we all wrong? It was Brad Keselowski, current driver of the number 2 car for Team Penske, being offered a ride at Roush Fenway Racing and part ownership. Yesterday, at the time, we did not know which ride or seat Brad Keselowski would take over if he were to go to Team Roush Fenway Racing. But it's been very clear within the last couple of hours that it will be the 6 car, which is right now being piloted by Ryan Newman, the Rocket Man. So Keselowski decides to leave. He takes over the 6 car, but he'll also get a part ownership deal. Hear me out here. Just a couple months ago, LeBron James, an NBA player, got investing into Fenway stuff, and Fenway is a part of this team. So LeBron James is a part owner of this team in a small way. So if you add Brad Keselowski to the equation, it's going to be Roush, Fenway, Keselowski Racing, and you got LeBron James partnering with the company. So you got a lot of attention there. But man, what's going to happen to Ryan Newman? So if this were all to go down, which is expected to be, according to Bob Pockrass, he's talked to many people like close to the situation. A lot of people had declined to comment on it, but you would expect that for something like this happening for them to decline to comment. So all good there, but he does expect for this deal to happen because Keselowski is wanting a long-term deal with a part ownership deal, so it's going to be really good for him. But Chris Buescher will remain with the team more than likely, but Ryan Newman will be the odd man out. And just the way things are looking, he might, at the worst case scenario, go back to the Xfinity Series or maybe race for Stewart-Haas Racing. They have been really bad in 2021 with Riley Herbst, so I don't know. They might give him the boot and bring in the Rocket Man of Ryan Newman to take over the 98 Ford Mustang. But Ryan Newman does not look good for him next year. But the big question now is, what's going to happen at Team Penske in the 2 car? I had seen a couple of scenarios here. I saw one where they shut down a car and bring Joey Logano from the 22 car to the 2 car because the 2 car has a lot of history and it's a big deal over there. But I have also saw where Austin Cindric, driver for the Xfinity Series team for Team Penske, has also got a deal for Wood Brothers in 2022. But with this happening, does Roger Penske take the gamble and buy out that contract and bring Austin Cindric to his Cup team? Because Austin Cindric right now is making Cup starts for that team in the Cup Series in the 33 car. So, in my opinion here, how things are going to work out more than likely, you're going to see this happen. The 2 car will belong to Austin Cindric. He will get his contract bought out by Roger Penske, more than likely. And then you go all the way down to the 6 car, which will be piloted by Brad Keselowski, BK, if you will. And then you go down even more to the 17 car. That will stay the same with driver Chris Buescher. And then you go to the 21 car, which will stay the same, in my opinion, with Matt DiBenedetto. Matt DiBenedetto does really good with the Wood Brothers on and off the track, social media. He's been a big star for them. So it would blow my mind if they were not to get Cindric next year for them to pass on the DiBenedetto. The DiBenedetto, he's a really good driver. He's really young. And I think he deserves a spot in NASCAR. And I think he will stay with the Wood Brothers for 2022. A lot's going to have to happen first, but more than likely he will stay. And for Ryan Newman, like I said, he can still get a Cup ride and might not be the top teams out, one of the top teams out there, but it can very well be an Xfinity Series program where he can go and contend for wins week in and week out, which if I were him at this point, I would do that over racing 30th place every weekend in the Cup Series. But that's just my opinion, not Ryan Newman's opinions. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe and comment down below your opinions about this whole situation. I'm curious to know. Peace. And also go check out JB Racing News Reviews, Righteous Redneck, and Winning Bets on YouTube. They got some great content.